Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and today I have an unboxing and overview of the Philips Norelco Face and Body OneBlade. This is, I'm sure everyone's heard of the regular OneBlade. It's probably been out for a while. It's kind of similar to the Micro Touch Solo or whatever it's called, the other little bit cheaper one, the same design. This one, I guess the main thing that they advertise is that it comes with the comb and the guard for doing your body, because the other one was more so just as a face shaver, and this, they're saying it's just for everything essentially. But the main reason I got it is it's a lithium ion rechargeable battery, and one thing I've learned quite overwhelmingly is anything that's rechargeable has to be lithium ion. When you get an iCat, especially if it's old, you'll notice that it just dies quickly, has no power, takes forever to charge, doesn't hold much of a charge. Newer stuff isn't too bad, but it just makes sense to go with lithium ion. So when I found out that this model came out and it was lithium ion, that's the selling point for me. So you can see again, it just says you can use this for everything. You still get all the combs, and there's that. I got this at Walmart. I think on the shelf it said $49, but they price matched it to $45 on their website. And they basically treat you like you're a bank money delivery person. They have to get it out of the case, and then they escort you to the checkout line and everything. Like, this is precious material here, and they don't make it easy to open here either. So it's kind of an ordeal there. You can also get this on Amazon, by the way. So there's the charger. The lighting's a little bit harsh, so hopefully that picks up well enough. I'm opening it upside down. So it looks like this is fixed in here with... It's a pretty quality. I mean, the cheaper stuff, you just get those zip ties or something. So you get the replacement. Well, these things are smooth. I thought they'd be like all rough. I guess that's just the... And then you get the body comb, and then the four... I guess that's just the display one, and the others are in here. Okay. So then I'll just leave that at that. You can see what it is. I mean, I would definitely recommend it. There's also another model that was prior to this, was the lithium ion version. It's silver, but the thing I didn't like about it, the handle's huge and it has like a big digital screen, and then it didn't have a set of combs. It had one giant adjustable comb with a wheel, and I mean, it kind of seemed more feature packed, but to me it was just way too big and bulky, and it was like $60 or $70. So this was just the perfect one. It's the same original design and form factor, just with the better battery, and you get a couple more things with it. I guess that means the battery needs charged. Again, being lithium ion, it shouldn't take too long. Their blades are quite expensive for the 2-pack, but I would think that they would last quite a while for as much as I'll be using them. I'm not sure if that's a protective cover. Should probably read the instructions. There's a comb, and there's that fourth one. So unfortunately there's no base, so it'll just have to rest somewhere. Okay, I took the time to let it charge for a while, and I also read the instructions. But before I get into any more, I just have a little bit of bitching and moaning to address. So the first thing that really annoyed me is these combs. Like, the blade just pops in and out. It's kind of like this. But these combs, as you can see, they have this sticky glue. And this one was like, I was afraid I was going to break the comb because it was so tightly, like it was warping. So why they just didn't make it snap, why they had to reinforce it with glue, that just seems bad. And also, I don't know if you can see that shiny, but that's, I don't know if that's oil or grease, but there was this protective sticker, and you can even see a little bit of the line. This had like grease all over it, even though the sticker. So I'm not sure what that was, if that's just the lubrication that they put inside this, then some of it leaked out, or I mean, for $45, that's kind of pricey. These combs are a little thin. I hope they don't break. The packaging, it would have been really nice if it would have came with the case. I know on Amazon you can buy, I don't know if they're third party, but they do have cases for this. But again, for $45 just for a trimmer and some, I would like to see that. I'm almost wondering if I can convert this into a stand. It'll kind of look tacky because it's kind of rough. But I mean, if I could just set this in it and then maybe double-sided on tape on the wall, because I don't have room for this in my cupboard. But that's just me just being ridiculous. So I went ahead and read the instructions. I can't fit this on camera really, but it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'll just put this on here real quick in case someone needs to know. And then it just kind of goes on how to use everything. I did notice it says that it takes approximately 4 hours to charge, so I think for a lithium ion to take 4 hours, depending on how much amperage it's using, that's a pretty big battery. I mean, this is pretty big, and it's not lightweight, but it's not heavy either. So I mean, it probably has a pretty big battery. So 4 hours, but it said you should get 60 minutes worth of cutting time, which, if you really think 60 minutes is a good while, because if I just use it on my face, I might be using it for a minute or two. If you're doing a whole manscaping thing, maybe you'll be using it for 15 or 20, but I would think for me, I might go 4 to 6 months on a charge, maybe. I don't think it works while it's charging. It's not fully charged. I don't know if that affects it. But you can hear it's pretty loud. It has a nice robust sounding motor. So this is the skin guard. This is for body. This will probably be what I'll use the most. I'm usually not a fan of these combs because they're always too small for what I want to use them. So I guess you have to buy an actual dedicated trimmer to get bigger combs. I mean, it's definitely better than this trimmer, which is what I started out with. This was okay, but it would pinch hair sometimes. I like to use it on the back of my neck, I like to straighten out my back of my hairline. As you can hear, that one's not as powerful sounding, and this one just uses a double A, so it's not going to have the same power. And it only comes with 3 combs, and even the biggest one's still pretty small. But this was okay for what I used it for. I really don't think there's any need to review this or show how it works, because again, it's basically, aside from the lithium battery and the different body combs, it should be the same performance. There's so many videos on them, they seem to work great. I can always comment or something how it's going, but I just don't think that showing me shaving would be necessary. I use a double-edged blade. That's how I usually like to shave, but I actually did pick up this Harry's razor just because I like to keep one of those on hand and use them lower body and everything. But I actually want to try this on my face, because sometimes it's quite a time-consuming process to lather up the shaving soap and everything, but it's more fun. But with this, if I need to just do it real quick before work or something, I can just do this and get almost as good of a shave. And again, the main reason I bought this no punches pulled, is just to do my ball sack. And this, you can't do it with this really. It's just risky. You got to be careful, because the last thing you want to have happen is nip your sack, because I've had that happen before. So hopefully this eliminates that. And I guess if you wanted to keep a little bit, you can use the thicker comb, but I just want to, hopefully this will work without any damage or issues. So if there's any more questions, you can leave them behind. You should be able to pick this up on Amazon or at Walmart. And I think it's still pretty good for the money. As long as it works nice and it has a good charge, I'm happy. Again, compared to this, it's okay, but this just sounds much better, more ergonomic. AA power, this is lithium ion power, more power, rechargeable. This is the one to get. So hopefully that helped you in some way, and it was useful and just not me trying to stroke my ego here with my pointless purchases. So thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.